Hi, I'm Terry and I'm nuts about stamping. I'm back today with another Sundays with Sizzix project. I'm going to create a birthday card with the help of my Big Shot and this stamp set called Basket of Wishes. My card base is going to be Old Olive. I've cut it 8.5 by 5.5 and scored it at the 4 1/4 mark, and that's going to be my card base. To that, I'm going to add a layer of Very Vanilla. All the measurements will be over on my blog when the video is over. You can hop on over there and get the measurements. To help me create a little bit of an interest for the background for my card, I'm going to use the Timeless Textures stamp set. I've got one of the stamps. I'm going to ink it up using crumb cake. And I'm going to stamp it on the middle of my card. I'm going to ink it again. And I'm just going to add a couple more like so. Okay, I'll put that aside for right now. And then before the video began, I used my Basket of Wishes stamp set. And I stamped the basket image, and then I stamped the image with the succulents. And I went ahead and started coloring it just so that you wouldn't have to sit here and watch me color for several minutes. I used crumb cake and I used Old Olive. And now I want to add just a couple more details using the Always Artichoke stamp set. And I don't know if you know how to use a blender pen and an ink pad to color. But what you do is you squeeze the pad and then you open it up and you end up with a lovely little paint palette in the center of your ink pad. And all I'm going to do is just add a few kind of darker details to the succulent image. I'm just following where it is already dark on the stamp. So I'm just adding. And by adding a darker color, it just gives sort of more of a two-tone effect. Okay, I'll put that aside for now. And then I'm going to bring in my Big Shot. I've got my magnetic platform, bottom standard cutting pad, and I am going to die cut out the basket. I forgot one other detail. What I want to do as well is take my Old Olive, and I've got this phrase that says happy day, happy year, happy life. I'm going to ink that up, and I'm going to stamp it up quite a bit higher than the basket. And then I can die cut two images at the same time. All right, now I'll bring this in. And I have, to help me make this card, I'm using the Layering Circles framelits. And I have got a framelit that I'm going to use around the phrase, and I located the other framelit that I wanted to use. And then I'm going to put on my top standard cutting pad. I'm just going to hold it down in place as I slide it through the Big Shot. I'm not quite done with my Big Shot yet, but I will take these images off for right now. And then I'm going to use the same framelits, but this time I'm going to bring in some scrap pieces of crumb cake cardstock, and I'm going to use the scalloped framelit that's one size larger than the circle framelit that I used. These scallops are also in the Layering Circles framelits pack. And here we go. Okay, I'll clean that up in a bit. All right, so I'm going to bring in my stamped and colored image and my snail adhesive. I'm going to adhere this like so, and then I'm going to use the phrase and adhere it to its scallop layer, like so. And then, let me just check out my idea here. Okay, I think what I'm going to do, because this is quite a bit larger than what I had anticipated it being, I'm going to bring in my crumb cake again. And I've got just a scrap piece of paper that I prefer to use when stamping off the edge. So I think what I would like to do is ink up this background stamp one more time and just add a couple of details like that, just because I wanted the background to stand out just a little bit more than what it currently was. Sometimes you have to fix things as you go along. All right, now I'm going to put my card together. Okay, there's that. And then I'm going to bring in the basket and adhere it down right in the middle, or in the middle to the best of my ability. And then I'm going to pop up the phrase using one Stampin' Dimensional. Like so. One final step to my card, and then it's done, is I have created a double bow using some linen thread. If you would like me to do a video showing you how to create this double bow, I'd be happy to do so. Just add a comment to my YouTube video and I will make a video just for you. And there we go. My birthday card is complete, quick and easy to create with the help of my Big Shot. For a complete listing of the supplies that I used and the measurement for the cardstock layers, hop on over to my blog, www.nutzaboutstamping.com. While on my blog, make sure you're a newsletter subscriber. I send a newsletter out each week with an exclusive project idea. You can look through my blog for lots of other project ideas, or you can also click on the Order Now button on my blog, or maybe it says Shop Now, I can't remember, and place an order for the products I used to make this cute card. I'm Terry. I'm nuts about stamping. See you next time. Bye for now.